part of our interview process with Volvo Cars Connectivity team, the Connected Car magazine has been lucky enough to have the use of this, the new Volvo XC90. Now this is the car I'm sure most of you have seen on the TV, and truly beautiful it is, and it is absolutely rammed with technology. Technologies such as adaptive cruise control, queue assist, lane keeping aid, blind spot information system and rear collision mitigation. Now all of these driver assistance services are very valuable and very useful to the driver, but here at Connected Car magazine of course we focus on the infotainment and the connectivity solutions. So let's jump inside the car and have a look at those. So here we are inside the car now. Keyless start, as with many cars these days. Let's power up so that we can get all systems functioning. So this car is fitted with sensors, which is the Volvo Infotainment system, which is powered in this instance by an extremely powerful and very high quality Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which has been fantastic to enjoy. And then we have OnCall, which is Volvo's connectivity service. Thank you very much. We have nav operating at the moment, and OnCall is backed up of course by Ericsson's cloud platform. So as we can see here, the car's system centres around a 9-inch display in the centre of the console. This is actually a key advantage as far as Volvo is concerned, because that actually suits very well the fact that this car has deep integration of Apple CarPlay, and the portrait format screen very much suits that, unlike the landscape screens of many of the competing vehicles. So let's start to work our way through the various functions. You can see we have a main home screen here, and this can slide backwards and forwards to select many of the different functions of the vehicle. The main components on the screen are navigation, and the nice thing about this system is that it can be mirrored on the 12-inch screen in the centre of the vehicle as well. We have the usual functions, forwards, backwards, and we can go to the next option, which is media. Here we have a variety of sources for the media. I've been using FM radio and Bluetooth streaming. If we go to the phone option, this was an extremely simple to pair system, no problems at all, in almost straight away, and very soon had all of my music streaming to the car and that Bowers & Wilkins system. And the car invited me to share all my contacts again, and that was a very simple process. Staying with the phone for a moment, the car has a very effective voice recognition system, and this is the first car that I've found that truly does recognise commands and gets phone calls right first time pretty much every time. One of the things that Volvo has worked on, and for which this 9-inch screen is optimised, is that it enables the car to have much larger buttons and makes it very easy to make selections while driving along. Again, backed up by all of the functionality being mirrored on the panel on the steering wheel here. Volvo has also implemented a head-up display system which it describes as non-crowded, so it keeps just the information the driver requires on screen. Now, a lot of cool functions here, as I'm sure you'll agree. But some of these are implemented in cars that are not connected, so Volvo has developed the system further and has produced an app called Volvo OnCall, which enables us to control a lot of the car's functions and do some clever things from outside of the car. So let's have a look at OnCall. That involves getting back out again. Here we see the opening screen for the app. If we go to this button here, we have the various options. Doors and locks allows you to check the status of your car, whether the doors are locked or unlocked, and if you needed to unlock the car for somebody from a remote location, you can do so. Enter your password here and press OK. The car locator function allows you to find out where your car is if you're not quite sure. Perhaps you've lost your car in a car park. It knows where it is and it knows where you are. If you want to, you can ask the car to let you know where it is. It'll sound the horn. If you're in a quiet location and you don't need to make a noise, we can just have a flash. Other functions of OnCall include a very clever one, which is to send a sat-nav destination. I've used this several times. Sat in my office, decided where I'm going later in the day, and sent the destination to the car. Once I get in the car and power it up and switch on the navigation, it already has the destination programmed in. You can just select it and set off. We also have a driving journal, currently deactivated. Dashboard, telling you all the various stats relating to your car, average consumption, average speed, odometer, trip meter, etc. We have warnings, which is a status report really to make sure you know that everything's okay and working. And then we have roadside assistance should you need it. A very clever and very useful app. Volvo has taken a multi-layered approach to app support in the car. There are certain core apps that it wants people to be able to use with the best possible level of integration and the best interface, and it's built those into the car using the cloud to distribute the code. It's apparently done much of the development and integration in-house alongside its partners. Volvo wants to make sure that the consumer recognises the functionality of a specific app they may have been using on a smartphone or other device, but at the same time, the user experience will have been totally integrated into the Volvo design language. All in all then, this is a carefully considered and well implemented connected car solution.